My dear colleagues on the dais from Karnataka, Kerala, Telangana, Tamil Nadu. Any other state I'm missing out? No. Andamans. Andamans and NICDC CEO and colleagues in the audience as well as members of the industry from Karnataka and the southern region. It's indeed a pleasure to be here with all of you. We thought that we'll start off a dialogue, regional meetings with industries to showcase what is being done by the by the government, central government along with the state governments for the industry, and also highlight, of course, all of you know the opportunities, but also highlight the opportunities and the facilities, the facilitative environment which is being created for industry. So this is the first of that series of regional workshops which we'll be conducting. We'll be learning some things from here and hoping to include those elements in the later conferences or workshops. All of you are aware, I think should be aware of the macroeconomic direction which the country is taking, the growth story of India, how opportunities are being created on account of the robust growth which is happening, the more than 6.5% or 6 to 7% growth, which is projected also for the next 5 years. And the greater interest of the investors, not only from within our country, but from across the world for investing in India, for manufacturing in India. We also have a huge population, not only a big population, but also the largest working age population in the world. And skills which are growing, skills which I say range from those who can be used for assembly, right up to the level of the skills where they can carry out the most complex designs. Most complex designs in semiconductors or in software design also. So this entire spectrum of skills is available, not only within India, we also see how our skillful young youth are contributing in other countries also. Government also is very clear in its policies that it has to facilitate business. Government has been very clear, steady, and the policy direction has been extremely consciously laid down that we have to facilitate businesses, we have to remove any roadblocks which are coming in allowing businesses to grow and grow fast. So if we look at that, look at the entire cycle of how businesses grow, start from entrepreneurship level itself. There are various policies of government which are aimed at building entrepreneurship spirit right from the schools. Promoting startups, we have a strong startup program. We'll be having a small presentation on the startup. Also, we have officers from the startup division who will be making that presentation. Promoting startups through incubators, through providing the right financing schemes. And Bangalore is a hub of incubation and startup. We have two of the best incubators in the country located in Bangalore, and a lot of innovation is happening in companies in the country. And linked with these startups, again, we have reformed the intellectual property framework, making it easier. We've taken a number of steps to ensure that the time taken for patents to be granted, time taken for a registration of a design, time taken for a trademark to be registered is reduced. We have strengthened the CGPTTM office, the Controller General Office of Patents, so that this happens in a faster manner. So moving from startups, then when you have to do business, again, if one starts from 2014 onwards, if you recall the doing business report, if you recall the various steps taken by government towards the insolvency code, which was brought in, the single incorporation form, application form, and all those steps which were taken. We have documented around 40,000 provisions where, more than 40,000, where steps have been taken to ease doing business. The Honorable Prime Minister has very clearly laid down for all of us that we have to focus on further deregulation. This ease of doing business steps which we have taken over the last 10 years, we have to further deepen it, decriminalize those provisions which are unnecessarily creating a burden on, unnecessarily providing opportunities for misuse, remove those compliances which are again unnecessary, bring in third-party agencies for inspection, reduce the burden on account of inspections, and a number of steps. There's a deep dive. We are looking at each and every regulation at the central level, and we are also requesting the states, we're partnering with the states. There's a deregulation cell also which has been set at the Office of the Cabinet Secretary. Secretaries have been assigned, states, Government of India secretaries, and they are working very closely with the state governments. All the state governments here, they are aware of it. The secretaries have been sitting with the chief secretaries, and also they have gone and met the industry chambers, listened to the industries, brought the feedback given to the state governments also. And we are very happy to note, all of you should be very happy to note that there's a very good progress being made on the deregulation front. The Jan Vishwas bill, which decriminalized a lot of provisions at the central level, at the state level also, similar exercises are being conducted. Number of states have already taken out their Jan Vishwas bills. This, in the next couple of months, you will see that this will further speed up. Government, the Honorable Prime Minister has very clearly told us this has to deepen, and we have to carry out, take all necessary steps to ensure that whatever impediments are there in doing business easily in the country, those should be removed. And we are pushing, we are requesting the states also to work hand in hand with us, because quite a lot of work has to be done at the state level in the way the laws are implemented, in taking these reforms to the district level, to the municipal level, in changing the mindset from a regulatory to a facilitative role, in ensuring that what is intended on paper actually translates into what is meant to be delivered, actually translates into reality. The single window systems that we have in place actually provide end-to-end digital services within the time frame that is laid down. and also in a transparent manner. So this is one area where we continue deregulation. We also have taken a number of steps towards ensuring that the logistics cost comes down. PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan, many of you would be aware of. The National Logistic Policy, many of you would be aware of. Along with the National Logistic Policy, how both the state governments and the central governments had worked together to put in place state logistic policies. We are also requesting states to bring out city plans so that logistics issues are also addressed in the city logistics plan. City level planning also we are focusing on. In the process, a lot of infrastructure also has been developed. Infrastructure in a more planned manner, addressing the last mile connectivity issues. Resultantly, the cost on logistics has come down substantially. We are carrying out a study also, hopefully in the next couple of months. It's an extensive study. That demonstration also will be there in front of you, the objective results of the efforts which are being made. But there's a lot more which can be done and needs to be done. It has to be a continuous effort. If we are to be the best in the world, we have to keep improving. And this is an area, again, where there is a lot of focus on logistics. We also have the various schemes. The PLI schemes are in place. In addition to that, state governments are also giving their own incentives for various sectors. We also, in order to address the issue of availability of land, the NICDC will be presenting on this, but we have a National Industrial Corridor Development Program under which 20 places, industrial townships are being developed. And they are providing world-class facilities, all trunk infrastructure developed, effluent treatment plants made available, power connections taken care of, water supply, sanitation, all common facilities taken care of. There are a number of parks in the southern states also. In Karnataka, we have one in Tumakuru. We have in Andhra Pradesh also. We have in Krishnapatnam, Kopparthy, Orvakal, Zaheerabad. In Kerala, Palakkad also we are having parks. This is in addition to the industrial parks which were already developed by the states, either themselves or collaboratively with the state governments. In addition, the Government of India is also in final stages of development of a scheme for funding 100 industrial parks, where I think the states are already aware, states have already contributed towards designing that scheme, and we are hopeful that that scheme also can be rolled out fast and will be able to provide more land to industries who want to speedily start manufacturing in the country. And mind you, there are other sector-specific schemes. We have the textile schemes, we have the pharma scheme, we have the food sector scheme, we have the electronic sector schemes on industrial parks. So industrial infrastructure also, a lot of it is being provided for. What we expect now is that all of you start investing, expanding the manufacturing which you are already doing. And there is a big market within India. There is a big market outside the country also. There are a number of new market access opportunities which have been created. We have market access opportunities created in Australia, through UAE, with UK, with EU. We have negotiations going on. With US also, although there's these tariffs which are there, but in the long term, we are expecting the trade to grow there also. Services is anyway is growing, but we also expect goods sector to grow. And if we have to achieve our targets of becoming Viksit Bharat, we have to produce at scale in the country. We have to produce at large scale. We have to ensure that our manufacturing grows, not only to cater to our domestic market, but also to global markets. We capture a larger share of the global market. And towards this direction, I will be listening to all of you. We'll be listening to see how we can further improve, provide facilities so that you become more competitive, our manufacturing becomes more competitive, and you are able to meet the aspirations which not only the government but the entire people of the country have in becoming a developed nation by 2047. I'll stop here. Thank you. And we have a number of presentations. We hope that all of you will have a good feel of what is happening in the government sector and what are expectations. And after that, I think we have open house where we have interaction with all of you, and we expect good feedback from all of you also. Thank you very much.